What's up, everyone?
What's up, everyone?
So, today we have the Saiyan culture, Thunderbolt Train, Greenland, and Mountain Spiral. These are the second part to their Raiden character, and they are um, definitely a cool set um, of train bots. Now these guys are from again Saiyan culture. This is what the front of the box looks like, and here is the back, where it's actually showing you what the robot will look like, which is pretty cool if you ask me. This one actually comes with some tracks, I believe. But let's just open this up and get these characters out and everything that's in there. We got the instruction booklet here. And let's just take all this. It does come with this gun. This is probably for Raiden himself when he is in full mode. And let's just put these tracks together real quick. We'll do 3 and 3 and 3 just to get them out of the way. But they all just snap together, which is very cool. If you ask me, I'm sorry, guys, that I haven't been around as much, but some medical issues, and I've been packing to move. So there we go. We got the tracks up there. Let's get these guys out of the clamshells. So again, we got these pieces that we should have got for the other characters, but these are just pieces for the legs themselves. They would go on Raiden like this for his legs. So we'll just put those to the side. I'll give you a quick look at what it looks like here first, and then I'm just going to put that to the side as well. Let's get the characters out themselves so that we can see. And of course, we have Greenland. Greenland is the first character, and he is right here. Now there is this panel here, and I noticed on other people's that they have to actually flip this panel to cover up the back. So we're just going to do that right now, because that's how it should be. It should be flipped in. And I got the old trusty knife out here, but there is a tab that it should go into on each side, I believe. But there you go. So now you can actually see it's covering up that gap. And I think we'll have to do the same on this one. Yes. Maybe I can just get it out myself. There we go. But now, see, there is a tab right there on his leg. Make sure his leg is in the right position when doing this. So you guys know by now, if you follow my channel or watch my channel, I do everything completely raw, straight from transformation right out of the box. So let's take a look at these guys and their weapons. We'll do Greenland first. So here is his weapon. It's pretty cool. And then we'll look at him himself. We'll start with articulation. His head does move. It's a little hard because it's trapped inside there. And of course we have the arm moves out all the way around. We do not get a double elbow bend on this character, but we do get the bicep swivel. The wrist does move. Same thing for the other side. We get a tilt for the waist and also swivel. He can kick all the way to the front about that far, and on the back he just doesn't go back. Okay, there's no way to do it just because of transformation. His knee will bend, and again there should be a swivel here. I don't know if it's just because my copy's tight, but there we go. It's just tight, and I don't really want to move it that way anyways. We have some ankle tiltage as well. Hello everybody that made it into chat. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get through this stuff. If you have any serious questions, I'll try to answer you as best I can. So now we're going to be looking at, what is this guy's name? What's this guy's name? Mountain Sorrel? I don't know. Again, we'll take a look at his weapon. Thank you guys all for joining. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel. I do raw transformations straight out of the box so that you guys can actually see the process of when you open this up for the first time. So here is his gun. It's pretty cool. It's got some detail, but nothing to really write home about. Again, it's the same articulation for both characters, since they are both pretty much the same mold. There's only some slight differences in the head and in the back here. That's about it. And yeah, everything is pretty much the exact same. So let's dive down into it right now, and we will do the instructions, or build this straight from instructions. Let's see if we can do this right. So we're going to take this and this and move them like so. And then just trying to figure out where the hinge is for this. I think it's here, but I could be wrong. Again, I'm going to get out my trusty knife here. Yeah, there's the hinge. And they want us to fold the fist back like so. We'll close that panel back up. There's a tab there, so make sure you tab it in the tab. Yeah, well, with these smaller characters, it's just difficult for me sometimes. I have diabetes and my eyes aren't always the best. So now that we have it like this and like this, we close it up. They want us to spread open his legs, open up these panels, open up these panels. They want us to fold down this leg part and this leg part. And then there's this piece right here, which again, I'm going to have to use my knife. I just don't have the nails for it, but there's this piece right here. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. That they want you to open up there. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Now, I've not watched any of the videos because, like I said, you know, I like to do this for you guys absolutely raw. So it's like when someone gets this transformer and they've never had it and they don't know what to do and they're struggling, I'll go through the struggle with you guys, right? That's what I do. So once we do that, we can close this back up, close that back up. And then it wants us to rotate this after we put this back down, and we're going to snap that into place. So put this back down, rotate this back around, and there's a spot right there where they want us to put that back into place. I don't even know if I'm transforming this into the arm or the actual train mode right now. It's looking like the train mode right now. So then after all that is done, they want us to push this together. Not a big deal. These guys aren't the hardest to transform. So now they want us to take this piece, I believe, and bring it up. And get these pieces out. Again, it's very difficult when you got big fingers to get these pieces to come out, but they want you to move these pieces out like this and like this. I'm not sure what they really want me to do with this piece, except for that. I think that's due to transformation. We'll get to it. We'll get to it, folks. We'll get to it. So, I think they're now saying to put that like that. That's what I think they're telling me to do. So now we're going to be looking at these pieces right here. I'm not too sure that what they want me to do with these. I really don't understand what they want me to do with these. So I'm just going to move this up and out of the way for now. They do move, they do turn, so that's probably part of the transformation itself. But I'm just getting them out of the way for now. Because I do believe we're going to have to move this and this. I think they're telling me to do this. And then I'm not too sure what they're asking me to do here. Are we rotating this arm piece? I don't know if that's what they're asking to do. But I do know that it's going to have to go in there somehow. So, trying to figure this out. The instructions are really bad. I'm just letting you know. But there's got to be a way. Okay, so there we go. There we go. All right. So if that goes like that, And that goes like that. What am I missing here? There we go. There we go. I believe this was going to go like this. This will come out. This will come out. This will come out. This will come out. How are these arms supposed to go? I'm getting very lost in how these arms are supposed to go, because now how is this supposed to fold back? Is there, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I see how it goes now. I see how it goes now. But again, why is this so forward? Very confusing. These have to go down in here like this. Okay, I got that so far. This will come down. The hand will go like so. This will come around. And I don't know if that's proper or not. I'm thinking that they asked me to do this instead. But we'll find out if that's what it means. Yeah, that seems to fit in a lot better. I think he was not transformed completely properly, because now this will fit together. And then this piece here will also tab into that piece. If I can get this piece straight. There we go. That will tab in there. It's just a matter of getting all these tabs lined up, right? There we go. Okay, I think these actually fold down into here. If I'm... I think they actually fold down like that into there. It doesn't say how the hand is supposed to go. I hate instructions like this. I honestly do. It doesn't make any sense. Now I'm pretty sure this is going to come across, but again, the instructions did not say, okay, they did not say to fold the legs up. So we're going to have to undo this, bring this back up. We're going to have to pull this part out. And actually hinge this leg all the way forward, right? What's going on here? There we go. If we hinge all that forward, we get that. And now we got to take this piece, flip it back so that we can attach everything correctly. We'll just do the same for this one, since it didn't show in the instructions to accordion that down, like so that you can actually get everything to fit in its proper place, which would be like so. This piece needs to come back. Wow, this one is a lot harder than the other ones, that's for sure. This one's definitely a lot harder to transform than the first original two. First original two were a breeze. This thing is, I don't know, let's do what we want type of situation. So this will all go in here. This will all go in here. Don't worry, we'll get it, folks. We'll get it. It's just a matter of tabbing everything in their proper space and getting it to fit. But we'll get it. We'll get it. This is why I like doing this stuff raw. Okay, so there it is. We got it done. Everything works great. There is weapon storage for this guy, but I probably forgot to do that. I know that most of them always will have weapon storage somewhere. I know the other ones did. But again, on this version, it did not show that. Where this weapon would go. Or this weapon, I should say. It would have been nice to have it shown. I learned about the weapon storage from watching somebody else's video later. So, that's how I know about the weapon storage. This panel just does not want to sit right for some reason. Like every time I try to put this panel in, like it's not like it's, okay, there it goes. There it goes. It's not like there's a clearance issue or anything. It's just it didn't want to fit in. Okay, so here we go. There is the top of the train. Here's the side of the train. Here's the back. Here is the front. I don't think it came with anything to actually connect these trains together, which is a shame. But let's see what this looks like when we put it on a track. I don't know if these tracks actually work or not, but I'm going to grab this one and see. So they do fit inside the rail. So the track actually does work. It says these are very flimsy. I don't know if I got the hand right or what, but they're very, very flimsy. So there we go. We got him transformed. Let's do the other guy, but before I do that, let's take a drink. Phil, what's up, Phil? How's it going, buddy? We're just doing some Transformer stuff. Phil's actually from my other channel, which is a Lego channel. Well, let's just call it a building blocks channel. All right, so pretty much the same thing is going to happen for this guy. So let's just do that right now. We'll flip this. I'll get out the knife. We'll flip this around. We'll open up this hinge here. That way we can hinge this leg completely back. Get it right out of the way. We'll close up this panel. Bring this back around. Rotate this so that you can now close this part. So now we'll do the same thing for this guy. Once you learn how to transform one, it's almost the same as transforming the other. So we'll take that out. We'll accordion all this back and down. We'll flip out this panel. Make sure that's in there right. We'll bring that, turn and clip that in, and now we can now just clip that all together. So now for this part, we're gonna open this part up, and on the other one, it had these already folded in. We're just gonna fold these in and bring that up. Like so. We'll take this panel here, and we'll bring this up, bring these around, these around. Ooh, what's going on here? What did I do wrong? I know I didn't do something wrong. Yeah, there we go. We gotta move that back. That way we can move these panels out of the way, get the arms, bring them down like so. We forgot to open up the arms, so let's do that now. We'll get in here, open up these arms, flip the fists in, close it back up. There's a little tab. We'll do the same for this one. Open this up. Come on, open up. There we go. We'll flip in the fist and close that back up, and it has a tab. Once we have this all into place, we can switch these things around. And there's a tab there, tab there. You can hear it snapped in place. I like when things snap in place. And then we can bring that back down. We'll turn this around because that's what it needs us to do. These pieces here need to fold down. That needs to fold down. We're going to turn this all the way around. We're going to push these fingers down. We're going to take this and, oops. This is the first time we've done that. Let's get that back on there. I think it's back on there. We need to rotate this around. So it's like that. And I don't think I was supposed to push the fingers in yet. But the same thing for this one. Rotate, rotate, rotate. There we go. Now we can push those fingers down. We can now take this piece and this piece. This piece will come down and snap into here. These pieces have panels. These have panels. They all need to open up. This needs to rotate and also open up. Come on. Tight joints. Tight joints aren't bad when you have a transformer. Now let's just tab these into place. And then tab this part into place. Make sure we do the same on that side. We'll bring this down and around. We'll bring these in and collapse them in like so. Now it's just a matter of getting these panels to line up. Another panel to line up. And then we need to flip this part. And I probably shouldn't have put this in yet, but it's easier just to do it this way and line everything back up. And we're going to do the same for this side. Just get it so that it'll pop in and tab in, and there we go. And look how fast that transformation was as soon as we learned how to do this, right, folks? Like, that's what it's all about, is creating a memory of the instructions to get the train to do actually what you want it to do. So now that we have it like that, let me show you the top. There is the front. There is the bottom. There is the side of the train and the other side of the train. And we'll just put that on a track for now as well. So we have the two trains actually transformed. Now, with these instructions, these sucky instructions, I'm not too sure where it shows me how to put him into his actual arm mode. Because these instructions don't tell you what you really need to do. So, we're going to start off with this guy. And I think it's pretty much saying to open up these panels right here. It's so hard to see what they're trying to get me to do. So we're going to open these. We're going to untab them. Untab them. Untab them. Make sure they're untabbed. There we go. Now I think we can just pull out there we go. I need to pull out this hand. I don't know if I need to turn it, but it's saying to pull it out, but I'm having an issue. A clearance issue right here. There we go. Okay. So now we can just do this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Now, yeah, it doesn't even have instructions for this guy. Like, not really. No, this is all going to have to collapse back up. And I'm pretty sure, like, that's what we needed to do. Now, we can open up this panel and this panel. And now separate this. and this. Extend all this. Pretty sure that's what we do, is extend all that. We can now put these back and these back. If I do it wrong, guys, I apologize. Okay, I'm just doing it how I think it goes, because even in the instructions, it's wrong. Let's open this up, open this up. We'll take these and fold them back in here. I think it goes this way though. This and this. Turn this and this, and that's where they go. Close that back up, close that back up. Now we need to open up this panel and this panel. And what we're going to do now is give him his shoulder, which I don't know if it's just like this, which I think it is. I really do. I think it's just like that. This panel should be all the way around. But yeah, I think it's just like this. Let's get these tabs back in together properly. But yeah, I think this is how it's supposed to go. And then this back like this. I don't know if there's something that I need to do with this piece, but I see a hinge, but I don't see it really doing anything. But I know that's his arm. And if that's how it's supposed to be, that's just, I guess, how it's supposed to be. I thought they would do something a little bit clever to get rid of that part. But anyways, here is the arm. So as for the arm, the wrist does not turn at all, which is kind of disappointing. But you have the bicep swivel. And it does move. And once it's on him, he'll be able to move it in all directions as well. You can see this is where it's going to be the connection point. There's a rail right here, right? So, hello, Mr. Transformer. All right, so that's how it's supposed to look, okay? In the instructions, it doesn't even tell you to change this part. It just keeps it straight for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what they did. Okay, I need another drink. I'm talking way too much, and guys, thank you all for the likes, and I hope you're subscribed to my channel, because here on the Freakenstein channel, you will never get BS. I will give you it straight up. I will never tell you a toy's awesome if it's not awesome. I know all you Transformer fans follow all these big guys, but I'm sick and tired of following them, because they'll tell you every toy is awesome when it sucks. I used to be just like you guys. I used to follow them, and I was like, you know what? This is BS. You tell me every product's good, and here I'm trying to transform it the same way, watching your instructions, and it's falling apart. No, thank you. I got over 4,000 Transformers, guys. I'm not messing about. So, let's do the same thing for this guy. We're going to have to open up these panels. Like so. I wonder if, I guess those are that they can just stay right there, right? Open this up. Open that up. We'll take this and this and this, move it over to the side, and we'll try to maneuver this part again. There we go. That was a little bit easier on this one. There we go. Just gotta keep flipping and rotating until it goes into the opposite position. So there we go. So now, I don't know if these, like the way I have it is just like this, but I'm wondering if they fit inside there. Like I'm just wondering if it actually will fit inside there. If these are supposed to be in there, but I don't think they are. I just think that the way that they designed this, they did it the best that they could for as small as this model really is. Because these are legendary class transformer size, right? So now that we've got that all done, we can now pull this part, pull that back, pull that back. We're going to fold this up, which I wish they would have put this on a hinge at least to bring it forward. I'll check other people's videos, but I'm pretty sure that I'm doing this right. I'm pretty sure that I'm doing this right. I'm pretty sure. I just know that, you know, the video that I did watch, I only watched a couple seconds of it, and I already found out that they didn't transform it right. So let's get all this opened up, and then we'll open this back up. We'll rotate this in and put that in. Open this, rotate that, and put that back. There we go. There we go. Now all we have to do is bend these parts. Oh, I forgot to put these in there. There we go. Bend them, bend them, bend them. Close, close, close. And there we go. We have his arm. I don't know if you're supposed to move it like that, but that's what I do. That way you can have a proper bend. But yeah. Again, here's the, oh, it's supposed to be like that. Sorry, guys. But there you go. Now it can actually bend. And I don't think, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this comes out anymore. No, it doesn't. That stays in place. But there you go. Here's his other arm. So now you have both arms. Very cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. They can now high five each other, which is cool. And then, like I was saying before, here is their gun for when it is in full combined mode. And this will just tab into there like so and close up. Now, if you guys follow Hasbro and Dreamstar Toys, I believe it was, or Star Toys, they had their own. I got theirs, but I did not get the Hasbro rating because it just sucked. It really sucked. These are nice and stylized. I really like these guys. Now, the two parts that are the hardest aren't the arms. It's the chest and head. Those are also two trains, right? So those two trains, that's where people screw up on. That's where companies screw up on, I should say. So, yeah. So, now that we got this like that, I'm just going to move my camera system around for you guys so that you can see it at a different angle. There you go. But yeah, what do you guys think? Any opinions on this sand culture combiner? Any questions at all about this character? You let me know. I'll try to answer. If not, we'll end the stream and continue on. What's up, Green? But yeah, I think that's about it for this character, unless you got questions. But yeah, I think it's a very cool character. Uh, Everybody likes trains around the world, and to make a Transformer train was a really good idea. So our next review isn't something that you got. Well, it is something you guys already seen before, but we will be doing the Camera Brothers from New Age. Um, my last videos was of a 6-shot and of Soundwave. I really like the New Age characters. And the reason why I like the New Age characters is because, well, let's just show you, okay? So I'm going to reverse the camera. I don't care if you guys see my face, but do you see what's behind me? That is the 4.5 foot tall, 88-pound Metroplex. And I truly believe that these characters, these New Age characters, actually fit well with that. So I'll have a nice diorama going with him and those characters. I just wish I would have known where to put this gun, these guns. They got to go somewhere. Like, there's got to be somewhere where these guns fit and hold in. I'm kind of thinking that it's somewhere in this arm mechanism. So I'm just going to open this up and open this part up. It could even be inside the leg here, but I'm kind of thinking it has to do with the arms here. I'm just wondering if there's a way to put this in here to hold it. Again, I'll have to look online to see if anybody put out a video or anything to that nature. But there's got to be storage somewhere. What about in the legs here? I don't think it's in the legs. If anybody in chat knows, you can let me know. But the other ones had storage. I don't know why this one wouldn't. But yeah. I just don't see where storage would actually fit into this. Yeah, that's about the best storage I can get for that. But it does work. It does, kind of. Kind of. What about this guy? Will it do the same thing? Can I somehow squeeze this in here and in here? No, the gun's too long. The gun is way too long to do that, I think. But we'll try anyways. There. It kind of works. It kind of fits. It's not real storage, but it works for me. It works for me. So again, here is what the arms look like. I think they look pretty cool. I really like them. I don't think there's any room inside here for storage of these weapons. Yeah, it does. There's no storage for these weapons on this character, which is a shame. It's always good to be able to keep your weapons on the character, even in full combined mode, stuff like that. But yeah, here they are again, guys. I hope you really appreciate my videos. I promise you I'll never lie to you about toys, and especially Transformers, and I'll give you my honest opinion on everything. So again, I think we're going to end the video here. This is Freakenstein saying, keep playing. Until next time, we all bleed energon.